What's going on? It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Boxing Clinic. One time for the one time. We back. Early morning grind, almost into the afternoon time on the East Coast. And it's a rumor going out there, that Chris Eubank Jr. and James Degale, Chunky Monkey, might be coming into a unification bout. Even though I don't fucking see the IBO as a title. They give that title away for exposure. It's just a phony ass title. I don't really consider this unification bout, but by the book it might be considered a unification bout. But Chris Eubank Jr. versus James Degale sounds good to me. It's a nice step up for Eubank Jr. Last time he stepped up versus Billy Joe Saunders, and he got his ass waxed. And I think Billy Joe Saunders only beat one top 10 guy. I heard somebody say, and I think that was Andy Lee. I don't think Eubank Jr. was even in the top 10 when he fought him, because that's before Billy Joe Saunders got that title. And people seem to think that Eubank Jr. has the potential to be great, and he has the potential to be great. He has the athletic ability, the power. He has the total package, other than tuning up his skills and, tightening up his defense. His holes there, of course, for any fighter. But there's some people that believes he's like the Adrian Broner of the UK. He's a guy that's to the point. When I say that, I mean, I think people think he's overrated. We know Broner has that, ability and skill, but he can't put it together. And I think people think Eubank Jr. is similar to that, being he has all the physical gifts, but just doesn't have the skills to compete on a high level. But Eubank Jr., it's to be told. And James Degale is a guy who won a gold medal, and his stock has slowly dropped over the last 3 fights. I mean, with Porky Medina, a guy who David Benavidez just massacred, and Degale went life and death with, and struggled with Butte, even though I think him and Butte had a draw, but Butte got popped for pads, PEDs, performance enhancing drugs, and then most people he got his ass whipped by Badou Jack, and I think this might be a good time for Junior to be catching Degale. I heard him talk about that James Degale kicked him out of his gym or something like that, because Eubank Jr. was beating his ass so bad in sparring. But I don't really get into all the sparring war shit. Sparring is it's to get better and work on certain things, and can't get caught up in all that bullshit. Shit happens in sparring. You get better from it, and people don't perform the same behind the lights and when they get under the lights. Two different things. But as far as this fight, I think it's fantastic. It's a fight that I hope PBC or Showtime picks up to broadcast it to America. Is it big enough for them to fight in America? I don't think yet, even though Chunky Degale has already fought Derail, as I predicted, and beat the shit out of him. I predicted that one. But this one, I wouldn't know who to pick. I'm split down the middle. I think it's a 50-50 fight. Looking at where's Degale career going now, I think this is a good step up for Eubank Jr. in the right direction. And for Degale, I think it's an opportunity to show people that he's still the top dog, with Benavidez, rising to the top of that 68 division, to Gilberto Ramirez trying to rise up, and Caleb Plant, Triple G eventually going to come there. It's time to show flex his muscle that since Badou Jack left, that he's the top dog and he can get back to that rare form that we knew he was at before getting his ass whooped.